Well, hello. Welcome back to Just a Quick Check-In. So I just got back from my first job interview in months. You'd think I'd be ecstatic, right? After months of silence, hit on the radar should feel like a pretty big win. But honestly, I'm feeling just a little misled. We talk a lot about raw and real here. And the reality is that the job hunt right now is a minefield. It's really, really bad, to be honest. And I went in there thinking or expecting a certain structure just to find out that it's only a commission and bonuses based position only. And not even until after a few months of training. So no, there's no gas, no mileage reimbursement. And the commute isn't exactly a trip around the block. In this economy, that's not just a tough start. I mean, it's a really massive risk. And I'm going to be very real with you. It's very frustrating. It's exhausting to prep. It's exhausting to get your hopes up and, to show up as your best self, only to realize that an opportunity doesn't even begin to cover the cost of the gas it took to get there. I'm living with my family right now and, I'm working pretty hard on gaining my independence and becoming the man I know I can be. I'm reconnecting with art, so I'm very excited about that. I'm actually taking a little bit further and a bit more serious with a lot of more new ideas on experimentation on technique, which I'm excited about that. But, it feels sometimes like, when an interview feels like a step backward instead of a step forward, it really does kind of sting. And it's really easy to let that, OCD or anxiety, spiral and tell you that that's all there is, or that you're failing because the phone isn't ringing for the perfect role. But you know what? That's life right now. And I'm choosing to see the silver lining, even if it's thin on this one. First, I got the interview. The resume worked, I guess. That's a muscle, I haven't flexed in a while. And now I know it still works. Second, I had the discernment to see that this wasn't the right fit. There's power in saying no to something that devalues your time, even when you're really hungry for a win. And to me, that's a bit of a growth, and also discipline. So, if you're out there, grinding, getting ghosted, or, kind of just walking out of interviews feeling like you just got played, I'm with you. We aren't just looking for a job. We're looking to, for the right foundation to build our future. I'm starting to hit the gym more, to clear my head, and kind of get back into the drawing board for the magazine and the shop. One bad interview does not define the journey, so I'm going to keep on moving. I'm going to, keep getting excited for new things to come. And of course, as everything, every time, stay real, stay for sure raw, and I will definitely talk to you again soon. Bye.